Okay, and welcome to the 2018 video tutorial for the Edexcel ICT examination. In this examination paper, this was the most recent formal examination. So this is 2018, and going through to the instructions, there are 5 activities. Work through them in order, not spending too much time. And of course, there's a suggested time to for each activity, so you should try and use that. Everything you print must have your name and task number on it before you print, otherwise you won't get marked. In this exam, five tasks. There was graphics, database software, web authoring, spreadsheet, and then word processing. And there's a little scenario telling you Sammy Weston, she's an organizer at badminton league, tells us her contact details, her phone number, etc. So the first task is about using our imaging graphics software, which we'll use GIMP for this, G-I-M-P, and it tells us to use 25 minutes. Sammy wants a logo for the 2018 badminton competition. Open a new document using word processing software and enter task AG1. So we'll create this and we'll insert task AG1 in the footer. We just got to select the right one. There we go. And sometimes it might be a bit slow, but you just have to have a bit of patience when you do it. So task AG1, delete the middle, and on the right put your name. And of course we save this as task AG1. It is a bit laborious having to create Word documents all the time, but just keep saving them as you go along. Okay, so we save. It says create a logo for the 2018 badminton competition. It must be fit for purpose, including the text CBL-2018 and one suitable image in the images folder. Okay, gonna close that file, save as, and we're going to put this over in my desktops here. So task AG1. There we are. Okay, so we need to go and find the files. So should source files here, data files, and for most of them we could use those from the images folder and stuff. I'm going to make this bigger so I can see. So very simple, don't use photographs because they're too busy. These of course show family pictures, we don't want that. This is a swimming pool. I believe this is a badminton club, so not going to be relevant. These photographs not going to be suitable for a logo. There's a duck, no racket, but I like the player one there. So let's right click, open with GIMP. Okay, and that should open up. Okay, of course, first of all, because we use it, so it's opening up at the moment. Like so. Just take a bit of time. Actually, it's a very easy task to do. Actually, then we've got to take out an image later on. We've got to identify 3 features that make this logo fit for purpose. Well, one, by choosing a logo, I just need to enable it in the security settings there. So if I click on security, I should be able to enable it. I think it's opening up actually. Just minimize that just in case. One of which, it tells us 3 features. 3 features that make it fit for purpose. Well, for a start, by choosing a clip art, okay, use of a clip art means the image is simple and easy to duplicate. A photograph would be too busy, because what I mean by busy is there's too much on there, too busy, as there is too much detail in the image. Okay, so we've got two more to think about. Let's go back, drag this, see if we can drag this in. Should just open up, hopefully. It's been a bit slow for some reason. Here we go. Go try that again. File, desktop. Doesn't like it for some reason. If it does ever crash like this, just Command Option Escape, and we can force quit. Then I'm going to open it again. Let's open this again and try this again. Of course, if you have a problem, it won't open, do put your hand up and tell your teacher, because then they can then come over and they can say, right, okay, there's obviously an issue. We'll move your computers. We'll add you 5 minutes extra time. These things do happen, but of course, don't stress over it. You can see the images here. There's our player. Let's try this again. And it should hopefully it should open. Oh, there we are. I've got something over here. Convert. There we go. Fine. Perfect. So now I've got this to open, like so. What do I need to add? I need to add the text CBL 2018. So I need to put this on here. I think I'm going to have to make this image a bit bigger, or the canvas a bit bigger. So canvas, and we'll make the, if I click here, it just means if I change the width, change the height. If I don't, I can change the height and it doesn't change the width. We'll add 1400, resize. Okay, I've got that down the bottom. We'll add a new layer, which is this one here, and I will make this as white. Okay, now it's made it disappear because it's on top, so I need to drag it below. Then I select the, create a new, I then add a label, and I can put it down here. It should create what I want. So I want CBL 2018. CBL 2018. It creates a new layer. I'm going to make that centered, and I want to just make that a bit bigger, and say 75, and I want to make it bold. So one of these is bold. It's that one. Oh, I need to select it. Select it, make it bold. There we go. And then I go back to the arrows, and I should, or not that one. There we are, and we can center it up. I can actually drag this above. Okay. So one thing I've done and then it says save it as CBL. So I just go File, and we need to go to Export As, and I will call this CBL. Make sure the file is JPEG. Okay. Make sure it says JPEG. That's it. Export. And I'll say, okay, fine, export it, and that should save. And all I need to do then is find the image, drag it in like so. Features I've used to make this fit for purpose. Well, A, I've used clip art. B, the image and the text are not overlapping, so they are separate and easy to understand. The image relates to badminton, which is what the I think it's the event is about, isn't it? Is what the competition is about. And then finally, I'd say I have used black and white color so that it is easy to print off as if it was in colors. Then it may look different if printed from a black and white printer. Okay, so that's the first part. I believe identify features, print this off, so I just need to Command S and then Command P, and then that's that task done. Going forward, I need to then create a new word processing document, this time called AG2. So File, New, and I then do a new one, Insert, Footer, and this time I'm going to call this as Task AG2. Delete the middle, and I'm going to add my name at the bottom here, like so, and I'll close this. Sammy wants to use the image group as the club's website, so this will be used later on. Insert in a suitable graphics package, open the image group. So I need to go back and go File and Open, and I want the file group. Okay. The image shows a group of people in front of a wall. The image must remain rectangular. Crop the image, remove the lower half of the people to approximately waist level. Okay. Oh, remember, all that pops up here, don't forget to click Convert. If it doesn't, like it's doing there, move away, do that, and it'll open. Lower half to approximately waist level. So I need to choose the rectangle tool and select what I want to keep. Approximately waist level. Now, of course, this girl is lower than waist level this. So you're probably going to say about here. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought. I'm going to make this bigger so I can see the whole of that image. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to view. I'm going to select the thing again, and I'm going to select all. Now, this is where we need to set waist. Eyebrow sits about there. Yes, if I did it down there, it wouldn't be waist, I think, for everyone else. So I'm going to do this, and image, and crop to selection. So I've got waist level. Crop the image to remove the person on the left. So I need to remove this person here. Poor person. Oh, Wonder what she's done to be removed. There. So there we go. And image and crop to selection. The two people on the right. Okay, so again, these two people here on the right, they've obviously upset them, so we're going to remove them. And then the section of the wall above the people. So all we need to do is just remove the section there, image and crop. And it says there's a window in the wall between the male with the black top and the female with the brown top. Alter the image so the window is no longer visible. So you need to remove this image here. So I select the clone tool, and I can then basically select, now this is in the white area, so I need to choose command, and there should be able to color this over. Okay, and you just try to do your best here. We just do the bottom. So you command click first, and then you can then color over what you want. Okay, so that's roughly got rid of it. And it says save the image as Colts. Okay, so file, add export. We're going to call this as Colts. Make sure it says JPEG, export, and export. And I'm going to close that, so I'm going to discard changes there. And it says paste a copy into AG2. So I don't need that now. Colts, where's Colts? There we are. Drag it in, and it says why one benefit, reduce the size of the image before it's used on the website. Well, why do we use it? One benefit of reducing the size of the image is that we focus on the key areas instead of anything else. Okay, and we then save this as task AG2 and print. So we save as task AG2, like so. And that is the graphics task completed. Thank you very much for watching.